welcome to Board Games with Niramas. Today it's time to do an unboxing of the game Robinson Crusoe Adventures on the Cursed Island. This is the second edition, or I think it's even the fourth edition, but it's sort of the second edition look and print and all that. It's a game by Ignacy Trzewiczek, and it's published by Portal Games, and it's a really cool game. I already own this one, the first edition, but now I'm excited to get into the modern update here, because the first edition had a lot of issues with the rules not being that easy to understand, and also there was some other stuff in the first edition that I really didn't like. I mean, component wise, but the game mechanics are the same, and the game mechanics are really cool in this game, really fun. It's all about surviving on a deserted island, of course. Well, it depends, because there's different scenarios, so some of them there's cannibals on the islands and so on. So a new rule book, and this one, from what I've heard, is a lot better, so I'm looking forward to look at that. We have some printouts. I think these are just the same as in the first edition, more or less. Well, these are not the same, because here we have names for them, like herbs and so on. They used to be just symbols, so this looks a lot better actually. And yeah, this looks cool. I'm excited to. I haven't played this for, I don't know, 6 months or something, so I'm excited to play the game again, even though it's the same game. I mean, there's some scenarios that I haven't completed. Well, it's really hard, this game, so I think I completed 3 or something like that. Okay, so the board is the same as earlier, but maybe you're watching this for the first time, so I'll go over this a bit here anyway. So you have like a turn order of things that will happen during a round. You have supply, where will have your stuff. You have indicators here to show how if you build a camp, how strong is your roof, and so on. Your palisades, how strong of weapons do you have. Out here you will have cards with different kinds of items that you can build or have built. And here's the actual map where you will put these tiles out. You will explore the island and face dangers and so on. You will have events coming up. This is a really cool system with the events coming up every round. If you don't handle whatever the issue is, then it's going to be pushed out, and that means something bad is going to happen. A lot of bad things happen in this game. That's sort of, yeah. And then you can hunt wild animals. You can build stuff. You can gather. You can explore. You can rest. You can clean up the camp, and there's going to be weather effects coming as well. And so there's a lot of stuff happening in this game. Here we have the tokens, and it's a cooperative game, but I actually like to play it solo. I think it's a good solo game, and I will do a solo play for this, or maybe more than one. There's a lot of games sort of on the schedule to be filmed, so I can't really say when it's gonna come, but sometime in the future I want to do a solo play series with sort of all the scenarios and all that. So yeah, new pawns, and yeah. Let's see, I think the dice are just the same as before. If we get this open. Yeah, they were nice, so there were no need to upgrade those. And this is upgraded though, the resources. This looks really cool. Before you had like little cubes of different colors, and here we actually have like bread and bananas and wood. So that's something I really appreciate in the game. And here we have like pelts from animals. So that's kind of cool. And then we have the characters. They used to be on like flimsy paper, but now it's cardboard. It's really nice. One thing I like about this game is you can be a female or a male character, and they have the same statics and all that. So it's equality here, that's good. So we have the 4 characters. I don't think they have any upgrades in those, but you can be like a soldier, the cook, the explorer, and so on. They have different special abilities that you can trigger. Oh yeah, here's the stickers, so you can put these on the the cubes. I'm not going to do that on camera, but you put them on here and it makes it a bit more thematic. So it's not just a cube. It's actually have a little sticker there. So, all right. And then we have some cards, and I think these are like items and so on. I don't think there's any changes in those. We have the dog, and we have cards that you have to draw if you go out. In this case, see if I can get this open. In this case, it's revolves around the what's it called? Gathering. If you go gathering stuff, then you're going to have to roll dice, and if you're unlucky, because it's mostly bad things happening. So if you're unlucky, you will have to draw one of these cards as well, and they will do. It's like an adventure, and it's a really cool system where like you meet something happens, and then you get a choice. Do you want to like this one? You will get some wood. There's been a hurricane. There's like debris around. If you want, you can gather some wood. But if you do, then that wood might turn out to be bad, and you use it to build in your camp, and then later on, because this card will go into the event deck, you will shuffle it around, and then you will draw it later, and then all of a sudden your camp breaks down because you used that bad wood. It wasn't sturdy enough. So that's a really cool system. I really like that. And oh yeah, there's Friday as well. So we have Friday and the dog, and they can help you out. I always play with these two when I play the solo game. So I mean, this game is hard, so you need every bit of help you can get, really. Right, then we have, here's the event card. So not that much to say about them, except for sort of it comes up an event every turn, and you have to, something happens and you have to fix a problem. If you don't, then you're going to get hit later on. It's going to be bad. So it's a game of sort of, there's a lot of things you need to do, but you don't have time to do it all. So you have to prioritize, and you have to find the right things to do at the right time. Here's the treasure deck, where you can find some treasures, but you can also fall into traps or meet predators. So, and then we have some bags, and let's see if this was it. There's some stuff. I think these are, oh, that's kind of nice. Like a little overview here, round summary and so on. And also I think these are yeah, here's like the King Kong. I haven't played this one, King Kong Island. I could download it, but now it's in the game actually. We have 6 other scenarios here, like Volcano Island. Yeah. So everything is a bit upgraded in this edition, which is really nice, and I really like that. And I'm going to try to, if possible, I'm going to try to sell my first edition, I think, because I don't need to have 2 versions of this game, even though it's a really good game. So thank you so much for watching this unboxing. I hope you liked it, and yeah, have a great evening or morning, whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye bye.
Be like Drako. Follow Board Games with Niramas on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can find us at BGW Niramas.
Board Games with Niramas is sponsored by Alara Games in Sweden.